Let's be honest for a second. A generation ago, the idea of a man giving up on women was unheard of. But today, the comment sections are full of it. Men are checking out, staying single, and focusing entirely on themselves. The question everyone is afraid to ask is, have women actually become less desirable, or has the cost of being with them just become too high for the average man to pay? Today on Men Uncovered, we're looking at the data, the psychology, and the uncomfortable truth behind the desire gap. Let's get into it. Section 1. The inflation of attraction. Desirability isn't just about looks, it's about value proposition. In the past, the cost of pursuing a woman, dates, courtship, social risk, was balanced by the reward of a partner who offered peace, cooperation, and a shared future. Today, many men perceive that the price has skyrocketed while the value has plateaued or dropped. When men feel that the requirements to be eligible are impossible, 6 foot tall, 6-figure salary, 6-pack abs, while the return on investment is a high-conflict relationship or a 50% divorce risk, they don't lose their biological drive. They simply lose their incentive. Desire is being smothered by a bad deal. Section 2. The digital mirage and the 10 fatigue. We have to talk about the saturation effect. Evolutionarily, men are wired to be excited by novelty. But when a man can see 1,000 perfect women before he even finishes his morning coffee, the novelty breaks. This digital overstimulation creates a psychological numbing. When every image is filtered, tucked, and painted to perfection, real-life beauty starts to feel muted. Many men aren't finding real women less desirable, they're just suffering from visual burnout. They are looking for a 10 in a world where the digital 10 is a lie, making the real-world 7 or 8 feel invisible. We've traded intimacy for imagery, and it's killing the chase. Section 3. The peace pivot. There is a massive shift in what men actually want in 2026. For a long time, desirability was tied to status, having the hottest girl on your arm. But Men Uncovered has noticed a trend. Men are pivoting toward peace of mind. In a high-stress, high-noise world, a woman who is high-conflict or modernly entitled is seen as a liability, not a prize. A woman's desirability is now being heavily weighed against the drama she brings. If a man has worked hard to build a stable, quiet life, he is increasingly unwilling to sacrifice that for a pretty face that brings chaos. Desirability is moving from the physical to the emotional, and many men feel the market is currently low on peaceful partners. Section 4. The risk of the creep label. We can't ignore the social climate. The fear of being canceled, labeled a creep, or filmed for a creeper TikTok has made many men go cold. Desirability requires a bridge of interaction. If a man feels that approaching a woman in a gym, a grocery store, or an office is a legal or social minefield, he will eventually stop seeing those women as available or desirable. He shuts down that part of his brain to protect his reputation and his livelihood. When you penalize the approach, you eventually kill the desire. Men aren't quitting women. They are withdrawing from a game where the rules seem rigged against them. Section 5. The rise of self-actualization. Finally, men are finding themselves more desirable than the alternative. We are seeing a renaissance of the self. Men are realizing that their time, money, and energy can be invested into hobbies, fitness, travel, and brotherhood with a guaranteed 100% return. When a man realizes he can be happy without the stress of the modern dating market, the desirability of a partner has to be incredibly high to pull him out of his solitude. He isn't lonely, he's occupied. The bar for entry into a man's life has been raised, not because he hates women, but because he finally started loving his own time. Conclusion: the new reality. So, are women no longer desirable? No. But the delusion is over. Men are looking for authenticity, peace, and mutual respect over filters and games. If the bridge is broken, it's going to take effort from both sides to rebuild it. But what do you think? Is the desire gap real, or are we just in a transition phase? Let us know in the comments. This has been Men Uncovered. Build yourself first. See you in the next one.